What's up? Honor Hammer 26 here, and I'm here to give you a video today. The first part of this video will be on the Mitsuharu Misawa tribute shows taking place in Japan, and the second part will be a PWG event that is taking place on October 2nd. Before that, I told some of the people yesterday on Skype that I have a scare of maybe I was going to get swine flu. I did not. A classmate of mine did, and I was getting sick on Monday, and I'm not 100% yet, but I am considerably getting better, and I will be back at school tomorrow, but I do not have swine flu, and I'm glad I'm fine. So there's that, and I did not do a Nisrender review because it was shit. I thought it was. I gave it a 5. Quick review there. Alright. Mitsuharu Misawa tribute cards. Alright. The first one will be taking place, I think these are both under the Noah, will be both Noah events, but we'll have people come in from different companies, like New Japan guys are coming in, and All Japan guys are coming in as well. Alright, first we have, on the September 27th event, we have Shuhei Taniguchi versus Bison Smith. It's not really a predictions video, this one, but it's just telling you the cards and maybe a little bit of a prediction. That's it. But these aren't for the Mitsuharu Misawa ones, these aren't the entire cards, but these are the main matches, since the other matches have not been announced yet and probably won't be announced until the day of the card. So first, Taniguchi versus Smith. I'm going to go with Bison Smith. I mean, Shuhei Taniguchi is okay, but Bison Smith needs a little more exposure. Alright, then we have a 6-man tag. Jun Akiyama team with Minoru Suzuki and Takashi Sugiura take on Takeshi Rikio, Mohammed, Yone, and Kenta. I'm going to choose the team of Yone, Rikio, and Kenta. I don't know, this should be a great 6-man tag. Just a lot of these guys have worked with each other in the past and can work the same style, and I just feel that this is going to be a very, very good match. Next we get another 6-man tag. This one I feel actually will be the better of the two. Actually, they'll be about the same, but they'll both be great. Team of Kensuke, Sasaki, Takeshi, Morishima, and Katsuhiko Nakajima taking on Genichiro, Tenryu, Yoshinari, Ogawa, and Kotaro, Suzuki. This is going to be a great match. In the match before, I went with the team of Rikio, Yone, and Kenta. I'm going here with the team of Sasaki, Morishima, and Nakajima. This team has a lot more star power to it, and I feel that this team is actually going to put on a little bit of a better match, just because it has some of the best performers in Noah. We have a special attraction tag team match. We have Akira Taue teaming with the Great Muta, Keiji Muto, to take on Kenta Kobashi and Yoshihiro Takayama. This is going to be hopefully as great as it sounds. I looked this up, and this is the first time that the Great Muta, Keiji Muto, will be in the ring against Kenta Kobashi. So, two Japanese legends for the first time going at it, and I just can't wait to see this match on DVD. And the main event, it looks like it will be a GHC Heavyweight Championship match, which is the top belt in Pro Wrestling Noah. It will be Go Shiozaki defending against Akitoshi Saito. This match should be great as well. I think Go will retain here, just because he hasn't had a long enough title reign, I feel, yet, and kind of hasn't gone back to Ring of Honor with the title to show this is what I've done since I left. Which is I feel he needs to do before he loses it. So, and in the match before, I'm going to go with the team of Muto and Taue. So, there's the first card. The next one will be taking place a week later in Osaka. The first card's in Tokyo. This one's in Osaka on October 3rd. You get the team of Go Shiozaki, Kenta Kobashi, and Masahiro Chono taking on the team of Takeshi Rikio, Mohammed, Yone, and Akitoshi Saito. This is going to lead up to the other 6-man tag team matches. This match will be great, I feel. And I'm going to go with the team of... I think there's too much star power on the team of Shiozaki, Kobashi, and Chono for them to lose this match. So there's that. You get a GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship match when Yoshinobu Kanemaru and Kotaro Suzuki defend against Jado and Gato. I'm going with Suzuki and Kanemaru here, because Jado and Gato are New Japan guys, even though they are starting to work for Noah. They haven't been in Noah long enough, I think. So I'm going with Suzuki and Kanemaru for those reasons. And this match should be great. Alright, you get a match of Takashi Sugiura versus Yoshihiro Takayama. These are two of the bigger guys in Noah. I feel that this match has a possibility of being great, but Sugiura really hasn't impressed me all that much since I first saw him. I mean, he's good, but he's not great, and I'm a kind of a big Takayama fan. So I feel that this match will be good, but not amazing, which all the other matches have chances of being. And this is probably this main event for the second show has the chance of being maybe the best match this year when you hear what I say it is, or maybe one of the most remembered matches this year, I guess is a better way of saying it. When the team of Akira, Taue, and Toshiaki Kawada take on the team of Jun Akiyama and Kenta. You get the best striker in the 90s, Toshiaki Kawada, versus the best striker of this decade in Kenta. And Kenta's the best wrestler in the world right now, so having him at the top of his game versus Kawada is just amazing. I'm going to go with the team of Akiyama and Kenta, just because Kenta, I think, will go over Kawada here, just to show that he's kind of the next big thing in Japanese wrestling. He's going to be the next Misawa, the next Kobashi, the next Taue, even the next Kawada. So I feel, and even maybe the next Jun Akiyama. So I feel that this is going to kind of be the Kenta elevation into the spotlight match, is what this purpose is going to be. Now the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla card taking place on October 2nd in Reseda, California. The main event for that card will be the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson taking on the men of Low Moral Fiber, Kenny Omega and Chuck Taylor. I do see the men of Low Moral Fiber beating the Young Bucks for the tag team titles here, ending their, I guess, 15 or 16 month reign, because kind of the indies all need a facelift, because Danielson and McGinnis are leading. I feel this is going to be PWG's way of doing that, kind of changing the guard of their promotion, since their world title is vacant right now, and I'll get into that a little more in a minute, and just kind of have Omega and Chuck Taylor, two of the Indies' youngest bright stars, kind of hold the tag team titles, which are very prestigious right now because the Young Bucks just did have probably the greatest reign in PWG tag team history. Next we get a singles match between El Generico and Chris Hero. The world title is vacant right now, so you kind of have Chris Hero, who I feel is going to go on a massive, massive heel turn. If not, it's going to be stupid booking on PWG's part, because then he'll look... If he just stays a face and does the exact same thing, why did he lose the title to Bryan Danielson I have no idea, but the show on September 4th. Guerra Sans Frontieres. I have no idea how to say it, but something like that. But I feel that Chris Hero will be going over here to cement him a little more as a heel and plant some seeds for a heel turn, which will happen later down the road. Next we get a match between Brian Kendrick and Roderick Strong. I don't really know who's going to go over here. I would personally have Roderick go over here, because you kind of had Brian go over for I think the past two shows. So there's that, and this match, all of these matches that I've named so far should all be great. Alright, next we get Kenny King versus Davey Richards. This is a personal little dream match of mine, because I don't think they've ever faced, or I don't think, maybe they have an FIP, I'm not sure. But, yeah, they have an FIP. But they haven't faced in PWG or ROH yet, so this is a little bit of a cool match for me to see. I'm going to go with Davey Richards going over here, because I think this is Kenny King's first PWG appearance, or it is his first one in a while. So there's that. Next we get a match between I think they're still going to be tag team partners, but not really, Scott Lost and Joey Ryan. I'm going with Scott Lost here, because Scott Lost is kind of turning face, and I'm gonna cement him as a face here, going over PWG's best heel in Joey Ryan. There's that. Scott Lost, I feel, is kind of going to get the push of life now. So then we got the first of two Battle of Los Angeles 4-way qualifying matches. You have Dustin Cutler versus Shane Haas versus Charles Mercury versus Jerome LTP Robinson. I'm going to put Dustin Cutler over here. That's what I would do, for the reason that you have both of this in the second one. The other Cutler brothers going over, so I feel that since they're not wrestling a tag team, one of them has to go over and make them look strong. So I feel Dustin Cutler has to go over here, because in the other match you have Brandon Cutler versus Brandon Gaston versus Johnny Goodtime versus Malachi Jackson, who is the Young Bucks' younger brother and recognizable for that reason. So you put Malachi Jackson over there and kind of have the Cutler brothers look strong and have a name that you want to see more be in the Battle of Los Angeles this year. So all three of these cards look great. I should be back on probably Thursday with how I'd book Glory of Honor 8, the final countdown. I want a little more information. I could do it now, but I just want to see if they announce another match in the newswire before the show takes place. So see you guys later.